right, now excitement is indeed off the charts for Prime Minister Modi's visit to the United States. Preparations currently in full swing in Washington D.C. Indian diaspora took out a unity rally ahead of the upcoming visit of Prime Minister Modi. Ahead of this historic visit, we saw the tricolour and the US flag seen together right outside the White House. US President Joe Biden has also held an intimate, he's in fact all set to hold an intimate dinner meeting with Prime Minister Modi. He's invited him along with his wife at his residence for a private dinner. The White House is now calling shots and projecting Modi's visit as cement that will bind the two countries, India and the United States, and will also deepen defense technology and military ties. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is now all set to embark on his maiden state visit to the United States. He's also going to be speaking for the second time before the United States Congress, the first ever for Prime Minister of India.
On behalf of the people of Connecticut, I want to extend a very warm welcome to Prime Minister Modi on his state visit to the United States. India and the United States have a shared appreciation for democracy. The Indian diaspora has made many meaningful contributions to our state. I hope that your visit is successful, and I am confident that it will pave the way for an even stronger and closer partnership between India and the United States and between India and the state of Connecticut.
Fight together on countering terrorism and, of course, that big enemy out there, China. Look forward to hearing from you, Prime Minister. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. While you're here in D.C., you get tired of talking a little politics and you just want to come by for some good hospitality, Southern hospitality, come look us up over here in Longworth, and we may even get to talking a little bit of SEC football with the University of Georgia.
इंडिया का लीडर जो होता है वो ऐसा होना चाहिए जो इंडिया को प्यार करता है, जिसके लिए इंडिया के दिल में आदर है, प्यार है, वही इंडिया को लीड कर सकता है. And Modi ji has that quality. Number one quality, he loves India. He does everything for India, not for anybody in particular.
We are here to welcome, along with the rest of our Indian American community, Modi ji, and we are here to remind him that Kashmir, you have started a great initiative in Kashmir, but a lot of work has to be done. And there's not much happening in the field of resettling our Kashmiri Pandits back in Kashmir. We want to here welcome you. We want to show our appreciation to you for abrogation of Article 370 and 350A. But at the same time, we want to remind you that a lot of things for Kashmiri Hindus are not still done. The community is still suffering there a lot. I hope our Prime Minister Modi and our Home Minister pays attention. Kashmiri Pandit community is there, still suffering, still being targeted in Kashmir, still being killed on a daily basis. And we hope we can draw the attention of Prime Minister Modi to this problem.
That's the Indian diaspora who's all set to welcome Prime Minister Narendra Modi into the United States. This is, of course, seen as a strategic move with Joe Biden inviting Prime Minister for an intimate dinner with his wife, his family at his residence. This is really seen as a way to bind ties between the two nations, to bring them together diplomatically. India and the United States relations have exponentially improved in the last few years. Joe Biden, in fact, has invited Prime Minister Modi to his home itself, really showing the kind of bonhomie the two share, the two world leaders at this point. Abhishek Balla joining us for a little more on that. Abhishek, tell us a little more on the US-India relations. We see Prime Minister Modi being invited, a whole red carpet being rolled out for him, and the kind of celebrations, of course, the Indian diaspora aside, the United States itself embracing Prime Minister, and what does this really mean for India itself?
Well, Nabila, this is the first state visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to the United States. He has visited the country before during the tenures of other presidents of the United States, but this will be the first official state visit, so which means that everything that will be discussed and dealt with will have an official acknowledgement, and most important deals that are in the pipeline are related to technology and defense, and that's something that particularly the defense establishment, the security establishment in India is really excited about, is looking forward to. And there are at least two of these. One is the Predator drone deal, which are armed drones that India wants to acquire from the United States, and if this goes through, it means that India will have armed, weaponized drones, which will be a big leap in its defense capabilities. All three services will get a share of these drones that are likely to be, signed. The deal is likely to be signed in this visit. The other is the HAL and General Electric's fighter jet engine deal. Now that again will be a big boost, not just to defense capabilities, but also to self-reliance and Atmanirbharta when it comes to defense material. Because what that will mean is that with the transfer of technology from the US, India, HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, will be able to manufacture fighter jet engines within India. So not only will that be a big boost in terms of acquiring and manufacturing these jet engines, but also giving employment to so many people, and most importantly, getting that critical technology from the United States.
Right. That's, and we also saw the speedy deal that was struck between India and the United States, the defense deal. You did speak on the Predator drones. But if you could tell us on how India has positioned itself at this point, or how United States is looking at India in terms of a trade partner in the long run. We know the strained relationship between United States and China. Is India really venturing into that space entirely?
Well, the United States is extremely keen on enhancing its relationship within India on several issues, including strategic issues like defense deals. And one is that the United States has been keeping a very close watch on China, be it the developments with Taiwan or even the Chinese aggression at the line of actual control. There have been several instances where the Department of Defense of the United States has in fact in its reports mentioned about the Chinese aggression at the line of actual control. And also the United States and other NATO members in fact are pushing for India to have a defense cooperation with several other countries and not just rely on Russia, which has been an Indian partner for several years. India, on the other hand, is also keen to enhance its cooperation, but one step at a time. India doesn't want to sort of completely sideline Russia and just be on the side of US when it comes to these deals. It depends on which deal is better for India. What's on offer when it comes to these deals, and most importantly, when it comes to defense deals, India is looking at transfer of technology, because that's what will be a game changer. That's what will translate to complete self-reliance, which has been the mantra in the defense sector for the last few years.
All right. So this is certainly a big visit here, the first one for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, as he carries out this 4-day state visit where a lot of key trade deals are going to be discussed and even chalked out.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.